First Blood is a lot deeper than people give it credit for. On the surface, it's Rambo versus the cops. But underneath, it's really about pride, trauma, and how authority can go wrong fast when ego takes over. Let's break down the key officers and what's really driving them. Sheriff Will Teasel. His attitude is territorial, prideful, and dismissive. He sees Rambo as a problem to remove, not a person to understand. He represents small-town authority that doesn't like outsiders. Initially, Teasel just wants Rambo out of town, but he escalates unnecessarily by arresting him on vague grounds. He continues pursuit, even after things clearly spiral out of control. Teasel's key moment isn't one single snap, it's a refusal to back down. His pride won't let him admit he mishandled Rambo from the start, even when Rambo is clearly highly trained. And the situation becomes dangerous for everyone. Teasel doubles down instead of de-escalating. Is he sadistic? Not really by nature. He's not getting pleasure out of cruelty, but he enables it. He becomes dangerous through ego, fear of losing authority, and an "I'm the law here" mentality. Verdict: not a sadist, but morally compromised by pride and control. Deputy Art Galt. His attitude is aggressive, contemptuous, and openly hostile. He clearly enjoys asserting dominance. Galt leads the abuse at the police station, pushing the situation physically and verbally. He continues escalation during the manhunt. Honestly, he starts past the breaking point. There's no hesitation in him. He treats Rambo like less than human from the beginning. His death during the helicopter scene is a direct result of his own reckless aggression. Sadistic? Yes, this is the one character where that label fits. He takes pleasure in intimidation, uses excessive force casually, and doesn't need justification to be cruel. Verdict: sadistic by disposition, not just circumstance. First, Deputy Mitch, the passive observer. He's restrained, observant, and aims to do his job without things escalating. He doesn't drive aggression. Mitch participates but isn't an instigator. You sense he's more grounded, perhaps realizing this is getting out of hand, yet he remains silent. His issue isn't aggression, but passivity. He crosses his moral line by not challenging the escalating situation, going along despite his doubts. Next, Deputy Ward, the engaged participant. He leans into the hunt mentality, actively involved in tracking and confrontation, showing less hesitation. Ward treats the target as just that, a target, not a person. He's caught up in the momentum, driven by group energy rather than personal reflection. His moral line is crossed when he fully buys into the manhunt mindset. He stops evaluating, becoming solely a participant in the mission. Then there's Deputy Singleton, the pure follower. He lacks strong personal conviction, relying heavily on group direction and leadership. Singleton participates without question, showing no resistance or independent judgment. He's fully absorbed into the unit mindset, an extension of authority. His subtle but crucial breaking point: he hands over his moral responsibility to the group. He ceases to act as an individual, becoming a cog. Finally, Deputy Lester, the passive participant. Not aggressive, just present, taking part in the manhunt without much thought. Lester gets caught in consequences before reflection. He's part of the machine, never asking, "Should I be here?" He never reaches a conscious breaking point. He's entirely situational, representing the cost of going along with what you don't fully understand. So Mitch knows something's off but stays quiet. Ward gets energized by the chase, losing perspective. Singleton defaults to obedience, and Lester, the passive participant, pays the price. None of them wake up intending to be cruel, highlighting insidious group dynamics. The hard truth: a whole group of villains isn't needed to spiral into chaos. It takes just a few key components: one aggressive instigator, a prideful leader, and a mix of silent doubters, excited followers, and passive participants. This potent combination is more than enough to trigger a descent into chaos, demonstrating the fragility of individual morality within a group. The moral lesson: the moment you know something is off and say nothing, you've chosen a side. Inaction is a choice. Mitch had that moment. Singleton never even looked for it. Ward ran past it. Lester is what happens when you follow without thinking. You inherit consequences you didn't intend. Understanding these roles is crucial to navigating complex moral landscapes.
Skull Bones Jones.